Hello and welcome to Myanmar Today. I am Henry Zin with the latest news and reports from around Myanmar. Akajo brings us a first report about 68,500 YRTA registered taxis. Another report also by Akajo on the need for growth in construction material production. David Tanner covered the story on Japan-Myanmar Resource Trade and Investment Expo 2019. And of course a report on an update on Shwedagon Pagoda, August and September foreign visitors. Before we get to the reports, let's check on some local news. Union Minister for Agriculture, Livestock and Irrigation, Dr. Aung Thu received Finnish Under-Secretary of State for External Economic Relations in Naypyidaw on Thursday. The officials discussed matters on electrifying Myanmar's households in off-grid areas with the aim of National Electrification Plan, providing solar electricity in private houses and public buildings, investments in Myanmar's solar energy projects by Finnish private entrepreneurs, and promoting of rural socio-economic conditions by using solar energy. Managing Director of the Yangon Region Transport Authority said all drivers employed with the YBS bus lines will have smart cards this month. According to the YRTA, passengers will be able to send their complaints to the inspection team through Viber contact numbers. The YRTA will have the personal information of every single driver, so it will be simpler for the authority to deal with complaints or take action against undisciplined drivers. The Transport Authority will have a centralized database detailing the job history and work experience of YBS drivers, making it easy to trace drivers quickly. The seminar on smoke-free hotels, restaurants and heritage places was held in Naypyidaw on Thursday. Permanent Secretary Dr. Thatun Jaw said smoking should be strictly prohibited in crowded places. He said, designating smoke-free areas will create a healthier environment, make trips to that particular destination more attractive, and reduce damage to heritage sites and the risk of stray fires. He also said, current strategic plans are vying to incorporate Yangon, Bago, Bagan, Ping-Un-Luin, Bindaya, Yangshui, and Jaito with smoke-free areas. That's all with the local news, and we're moving on to our first report. Yangon Region Transport Authority told reporters during the press on Wednesday the number of city taxis registered with the authority has hit 68,524 so far. The city taxi registration process began since 2001 to 2002 in Yangon. Akajo will tell us more.
Yangon Region Transport Authority (YRTA) at its regular press meeting on Wednesday told reporters that the number of city taxis registered with the authority has hit 68,524 so far. The city taxi registration process has started since 2002 in Yangon. There are taxis which are yet to register or renew their registration. YRTA, after it has been handed the authority, has extended the deadline till September 30th in 2019 for these taxis. Ula Aung, YRTA's Joint Secretary, explained how the taxis which are yet to register will be taken action.
There are taxis which haven't registered with YRTA yet for several reasons. The deadline has been extended for several times, but there still are taxis which are yet to register. From July 21st to August 26, 2019, new taxis of about 674 came to register and 1,614 old and registered taxis came for renewal. We will wait until our set deadline. We will give our best service to people who come for the registration. The updated data shows the 68,524 have been registered so far. When it comes to taking action against the taxis which do not register during the set deadline, soon we will be checking this data with that of Road Transport Administration Department Kanyana, and we will find out the number of taxis which haven't registered yet. And the action will be taken according to the Motor Vehicle Law 2015.
He also added that the authority does not want to take action on them, but only would like them to follow the rule by themselves. There are currently more than 60,000 taxis running in Yangon, but this is not the last updated information, as there could be some changes to this number in the last 3 to 4 months. A total of 67,085 taxis have been registered till last July, but there are also many unregistered city taxis as well. According to the report by YRTA, there are still more than 50,000 city taxis left unregistered, which means a big number of taxis are yet to be registered. One of the issues with YRTA registering city taxi is if the owners of the vehicles are not able to register their vehicles, YRTA has no information on those vehicles, especially the older ones. Ula continued to explain the number of taxis in Yangon and how the city taxi registration helps with the crime investigation.
The advantages of registering the vehicles are within the span of 2014 to 28 August 2019. We could help the police force with the information we have here. There were 2,900 vehicles-related crimes nationwide. In Yangon region alone, there were 2,895 cases where we could help the investigation by providing the information on vehicles. We have the information on the owners of the vehicles, the drivers, and the passenger who travel by these vehicles. Apart from Yangon region, we also provided the information for 2 cases in Ayeyarwady region, another 2 cases in Mon State, and 1 case in Shan State. These cases include hit and run, kidnapping, and several other cases where we use our data and try to help police force. Without being registered as city taxis, we will not be able to do it. Therefore, city taxi registration is also important in case solving.
To enforce traffic discipline, YRTA, through an announcement in state-owned newspapers, had asked city taxis to register with the authority by 31st December 2017. YRTA had also announced that it would revoke the licenses of those who fail to register or renew their registrations. However, for some reasons, the registration period was extended to 31st January 2018. Some taxis tried to register on the last day, but the process could not be completed, and they were allowed to complete the formalities by 6 April 2018, and recently, the Transport Authority notified the extended deadline of 30th September 2019. This is Agajo reporting for Myanmar International Radio.
That's a report on YRTA registered taxis. Alright, we'll move on to weather forecast now. In Yangon, there's going to be some sun, then turning cloudy with showers in the afternoon, and it will just be partly to mostly cloudy at night. The daily outlook is around 32 degrees Celsius high, but it's going to feel like 39 degrees Celsius, and there's about 62% chance of rain for the day. In Naypyidaw, there's going to be considerable cloudiness with a thunderstorm in 1 or 2 spots in the afternoon, and it'll be partly to mostly cloudy at night. The daily outlook is around 31 degrees Celsius high, but it's going to feel like 37 degrees Celsius. There's about 44% chance of rain for the day. In Mandalay, there's going to be considerable cloudiness with a thunderstorm in the afternoon, but it'll be partly to mostly cloudy with a thunderstorm in 1 or 2 spots late at night. The daily outlook is around 31 degrees Celsius high, but it's going to feel like 36 degrees Celsius. There's about 54% chance of rain for the day. Stay with us, we have another report coming up, and then we'll check on the stocks and currency exchange rates. The 6th edition of the Build and Decor event kicked off at Myanmar Expo Hall in Yangon on Thursday, and it will run till Saturday. The event is designed to offer a networking platform for industry players, both local and international, and to help with the challenge the construction material market is facing. Our reporter Agacho went there to find out more.
The expert commented that construction material production in Myanmar needs to improve, and it is one of the challenges Myanmar needs to tackle in this building and decoration sector. The president of Myanmar AGTI Society gave this comment to reporters at the opening ceremony of Build and Decor 2019. The 6th edition of the event kicked off at Myanmar Expo Hall at Fortune Plaza in Yangon on Thursday, and it will run till Saturday. The event is designed to offer the networking platform for the industry players, both local and international, and to help with the challenge the construction material market is facing.
The main challenge is that we need to improve construction material production. We can manufacture only a few materials here. The products are imported mainly from China and Thailand. Another thing is that we need to penetrate the market, meaning to promote the construction material and workers. And the need to improve the technology is also another concern. Here, the exhibitors bring the latest technology and innovation to the local industry players, and so they will seek the business partners and exchange their innovation and work together to improve the construction material product as well as the building and the decoration market.
The 6th edition showcases more than 70 companies from countries and region including Thailand, China, Korea, Malaysia, Vietnam, Singapore, Chinese Taipei, and Myanmar.
Department of International Trade Promotion,
including trade show for furniture, home decor, and electrical appliances. Myanmar Build and Decor is expected to draw about 5,000 visitors to meet with the trade professionals from real estate development, construction companies, contractors, interior design, and furniture. For more on the exhibition, the organizer, Mr. Chinakit Vibhavakit, General Manager of ICVEX, explained.
Myanmar's Construction Entrepreneur Federation MCEF and also Association of Myanmar Architects and also AGTI societies. So the technical seminar is more variety. It's about the heritage buildings, it's about the climate change, and also it's about the how to handle with the situation. For example, some of the accident or emergency case from the natural disasters by AGTI. So I think it's more for knowledge transfers, and also SCG also provide a workshop. So for those who would like to test and experience some of the material or the products. So that's the highlight and also the topic of the conference and seminars. Can serve the industry and bring the benefit to the construction and building industry in Myanmar, because we provide more variety products. We bring international expertise to satisfy with local needs. So some of the product can reduce the cost, some of the product is friendly with the environment, and some of the product is very advanced and also more convenient for the end users. So this is the concept of our exhibition, that we would like to provide more alternative choice for the products in building materials, interior design, and furniture. And also we are the platform for exchanging the experience and knowledge transfers. So exhibition Myanmar Build and Decor 2019 is holding here at Myanmar Expo from today until the 5th of October, and it's free of charge. The visitor can come here and register, and there is a chance to win some lucky draw as well. So that's why we continue organizing the show. We provide the knowledge, we provide the opportunities to the local people in Myanmar. So this is the basic concept that we would like to keep and achieve.
During the 3-day expo, architecture and construction materials, interior decoration designs, furniture, and other home appliances will be displayed, and international architects and officials from UMFCCI, AMA, MCEF, and AGTI will hold discussions on architecture, construction, and natural disaster protection techniques, among other topics. This is Agajo reporting for Myanmar International Radio.
That's a report on the need for growth in construction material production. And here we have the information on currency rates from Myanmar Central Bank. $1 is at 1,532 kyats. 1 Chinese renminbi is at 214 kyats. €1 is at 1,679 kyats. 1 pound sterling is at 1,887 kyats. 1 Singapore dollar is at 1,108 kyats. 1 Malaysian ringgit is at 365 kyats. 1 Thai baht is at 50 kyats, and the Indian rupee is at 21 kyats. Gold is trading at $1,509. Silver is at $17, and Brent crude oil is at $52. On the Yangon Stock Exchange, FMI is at 11,500. MTSH remains at 3,900. MCB remains at 8,400. FPP dropped 500 at 23,000. TMH remains at 3,000. You're with MI Radio's Myanmar Today. You can visit our website at miradio.com.mm and listen to our radio programs live on the website. We're also running on FM 96.1 in Yangon, 96.5 in Mandalay, and 96.7 in Naypyidaw. Or you can simply download MI Radio app on your smart devices so you can listen to our radio programs on the go. Well, we have more reports for you, so let's check out the next one. Japan-Myanmar Resource Trade and Investment Expo 2019 will be taking place from 19th to the 20th of October at Yangon Convention Center. It's organized by Synergy Focus International and supported by JETRO and the Japan Foundation. David Tanner will give us the details.
The Japan-Myanmar Resource Trade and Investment Expo, which will be exhibited starting on October 19th to 20th, will consist of corporation, travel agencies, constructions and industrial companies, banks and other SMEs from both countries. With that being said, I've interviewed Golin Jorton, CEO of Synergy Focus International, SFI, who is also the main organizer for the expo, about the detail of it for what they want to focus and expect regarding the expo.
We want the development of human resources sector through this expo. We are expecting to have the currently developed SMEs to thrive in local market, whereas we make a strive to the international market through the new generation SMEs of Myanmar. As I said in the event, some of the SMEs in Myanmar even got the prizes for their performances, designs, and etc. This expo also creates an opportunity to have business matching between the companies and potential investors to explore the potential startups between two countries. Likewise, we want our local SMEs and business to check out the latest trend on the market right now in the international standard. For that, we have also invited currently big companies and cooperation from Japan and also from the local to showcase what they got.
How does it come to organize Japan-Myanmar Expo as an initial approach, and will there be other countries to collaborate with in the future?
Why we initiate the expo with Japan and Myanmar is that Japan has always been with us in most of the sector. We share some common parts in cultural activities as well. And there has been a lot of support from Japan to our country's business sector and SMEs.
Tourism plays a big part in this kind of expo, but in what role? For this question, I have asked Do Mi Myanmu Win, who is the chairperson of Myanmar Tourism Marketing Association.
Can you point out any businesses that is not related to tourism? I think even agriculture or trade or even resources, I would say everything is related to tourism, because tourism, once tourism has grown, tourism will benefit all sector across the country, and also all these areas in the country to across all all religions. Tourism usually is also under the export strategy because the tourism income is also counted as our export income because of all these foreign visitors coming in. They bring in the money from outside, so it is just like export income.
Regarding Japan, JATA, which is one of the major tourism expo, will be holding as well in this October. For that, how will Myanmar be showcasing and participating in the expo will also be explained.
There is a major travel show in Japan, which was organized annually. So it's called JATA Travel Expo. It's coming in third week of October in Osaka. But Myanmar has been participating actively in this travel expo for like more than 15 years. And this year as well, we are going to participate in the Myanmar Pavilion with private sector together with the government's public sector in Osaka this year.
There has been many kinds of tourism development and changes at the current circumstances in Myanmar. Regarding that, we will be hearing out the changes and development going through in positive way or the other way around.
Yeah, I think that all these changes are all positive changes. Like we have extended like visa-free policy for Japan, Korea, Hong Kong, Macau, and also visa arrival for China. So like today, this year, after a year, if we look at the statistics, we can see easily that there is a growth in those countries. For example, like Japan, we saw this 24% growth of arrival from last year to this year over the 8 months. And look at China, it's incredible, right? China is like 150% increase. This also depends on the increase of direct flights coming from different parts of China as well. That we are very positive, and we hope that we will have more visitor arrivals now and also in future.
Reporter David Tanner reporting from Myanmar International Radio.
That's a report on Japan-Myanmar Resource Trade and Investment Expo 2019. Well, here's the last report on an update on Shwedagon Pagoda's August to September foreign visitors. Shwedagon Pagoda is one of the most sacred landmarks in Yangon. Every foreign visitor who comes to Myanmar should not miss the chance to visit the Great Shwedagon. Well, in this report, we'll find out the foreign visitors' statistics, current development regarding the facilities and general circumstances of Shwedagon Pagoda. David Tanner will tell us more.
Shwedagon Pagoda is the most sacred Buddhist pagoda in Myanmar, as it is believed to enshrine the relics of the 4 previous Buddhas of this current world. These relics include the staff of Kakusanda, the water filter of Gonagamana, a piece of the robe of Katapa, and 8 strands of hair from the head of Gordama. The pagoda is also one of the must-visit places for tourists when they arrive at Myanmar. Well, with that being said, we will be finding out the current statistics of foreign visitors in these current months from Shwedagon Board of Trustees Head Officer Uton Angwe.
In the past few years, August was a month where not a lot of foreigners intended to visit, as the statistics stated here, because it is common for October, November, December, and January for tourists to visit Shwedagon more, as the rainy season ends, while winter is slowly crossing. Logically, winter is the best time to visit Myanmar as well, so foreigners obviously choose to come around then. For the exact foreign visitor statistics for this past 3 months, June, July, and August, there were 43,000 foreigners in June and 49,000 in July and 54,835 in August. By seeing the statistics graph, it is showing positive signs that foreign visitors rate has been gradually ascending.
June, July, August,
We will be also diving in deep for which countries foreigners visited Shwedagon Pagoda the most in these months as well.
If we were to classify foreign visitors through its country, foreigners from Thailand were the most visited from March to April, but on these past few months, since May to August, we can clarify that Chinese were the most visited. So even though Thai were about 10,000 people around March to April, Chinese visitors gradually increased until now with about 15,000 visitors. For the exact statistics, there were about 11,000 Thai visitors, while there were about 15,000 Chinese visitors for August.
11,000 ပဲတက်တဲ့အတွက်ဒါတရုတ်ကတော့ဒီလတွေများပါတယ်ဗျာ
As I enter the pagoda through the south entrance, I've seen a great facility that has been prepared for the foreigners as they enter. Ultra Angwe will also tell us more about it.
နိုင်ငံခြားသားတွေကိုအဓိကကြိုတာတော့တောင်ဘက်ပါပဲတောင်ဘက်
The main entrance that we welcome foreign visitors is the south entrance. South entrance has a main FE counter for welcoming the foreigners. If the foreigners were to enter the pagoda through the south entrance, we offer a purified drinking water bottle, a snow towel for each visitor, and a coffee table for those services in west entrance too. So foreigners can keep their shoes at the shoe keeping area for free, while they also wash their legs and other necessary cleansing stuff as they wish there. After the east entrance, we will continue doing those facilities as the west entrance. At first, we were thinking to just prioritize the south entrance and only offer facilities there for the foreigners. But unfortunately, that doesn't work out as we expected, because we all know foreigners want to explore and enter from any entrance as they see convenient. So that is why we decided to branch out all the entrances to offer the facilities in all the entrances. But before all the entrances yet to be done in a matter of time, we can only still offer those facilities in south and west entrances at the present time.
လေးမထားဘူးသူတို့ကြုံရအဆင်ပြေရကပဲတက်ကြတာများတဲ့အတွက်ကျွန်တော်တို့အခုတော့အရှိကိုကျွန်တော်ဆက်လုပ်ပေးနေပါတယ်ခုန facility တွေပေးရအောင်အရှိလုပ်ပေးပါတယ်ပြီးတာနဲ့မြောက်ကိုဆက်လုပ်ဖို့အစီအစဉ်ပါမယ်
As we are in the technology era, what kind of projects regarding with the technologies has been working in Sri Lankan Pagoda as well?
ပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်
We are also working on QR code system. The purpose is to offer the information that people want to know in all the well-known Buddha images and places around the pagoda. We will provide a QR code near the pagoda that you can scan to browse its information and history. So we are working this project together with the Myanmar Computer University, and the project will soon be launched to the public maybe around next year.
ပြီးတော့ခုဟိုစထောင်ဖို့ပေါ့နော် QR code ဟိုဟာလေးတွေဟိုထထောင်ပေးဖို့လုပ်နေပါတယ်
Reporter David Tanner reporting from Myanmar International Radio.
That's all the reports we have for today. Next, we will look into some international news here on Myanmar Today. At least 1 in 5 vertebrate species on Earth are bought and sold on the wildlife market, according to a study. Scientists from universities in the US and UK who jointly analyzed data collated on a range of species say they are astounded by the figure. They point out that it is about 50% higher than previous estimates. The wildlife trade in the likes of horns, ivory, and exotic pets is the number one cause of animal extinction, tied only with land development. In other news, there are 1.85 billion tons of carbon on Earth, with more than 99% of it resident beneath our feet. Scientists from the Deep Carbon Observatory project have spent 10 years assessing the reservoirs and fluxes of the chemical element. In other words, they worked out where carbon is held and in what form, and how it moves through the Earth system. The findings will help understand the limits of life on our planet and in the forecasting of volcanic eruptions. You're with My Radio's Myanmar Today. From me and the team, that's it for now. Thanks for joining me and have a great weekend.